All the game, sweetheart. Welcome back to the Hardy Boys The Hidden Theft. Last time we got some information about stuff. A little bit of too much information in one category, and information that explains a lot of stuff in another. We also got a key from Lily's locket. And this time, we're gonna head back to Bayport High, and we're gonna do some more science. And by we do science, I mean we're gonna give Viola evidence. She's gonna wave her magic beaker, and we're gonna get information in the form of a little slip.
So, Chet told me you guys had further need of my services.
Thanks for coming, Iola. You helped us so much yesterday. We just have one little thing we need you to look at.
It's no problem. To be honest, I feel just as at home in the lab as I do in a home.
Can you take a look at this?
A piece of fabric. What am I looking for?
Anything.
Looks like there might be some blood on it.
Ooh.
Let me take a closer look. At least now we have all the supplies we need. Thanks to you two. It's blood, all right. Not only that, it's AB negative blood.
Richard and Dougal's blood type.
Where did you say you found this?
Oh, thanks, Iola. I can't tell you how much we appreciate this.
Yeah. Do you need me anymore?
No, that should do it. Thanks again.
No problem. I'm gonna go eat.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Alrighty, it looked like she was gonna go sit back there, but we got hit and run evidence. Awesome! And we're gonna head over to the computer lab because Phil, this weird dude, is still here, and we still need him, so let's talk to him.
What you doing, Phil?
My socks are too tight.
Doesn't really answer my question.
I'm pulling out some of the elastics. Loosen up a bit, you know?
Won't they just fall down?
What happened to shades of gray? Must it always be too tight or falling down? What about just right?
Pretty springy elastics you got there.
Gold toe socks. Wouldn't stick my foot in anything else.
Still working on your socks, I see.
It's an unappreciated art.
That's weird.
Can I take one of those elastics?
Sure. Suddenly I'm not the nutty one.
You're
Thanks.
still nutty.
Well, I'll leave you to tricking out your socks.
Later.
Yeah, we're never seeing you again, I hope, because you're weird and nerd and doofus and other insulting words. Okay, so, now where are we going now? We're gonna head to the west wing of Spencer Mansion. Which, this is the closest, I think, to it. In terms of jump points. We're gonna go down. We're gonna head this way. And let's see here.
This shed.
Yeah, it seemed better. Let's see here. Is this not where I want to be? I have not played this game in a while, so I don't remember the exact point we need to be. We might actually need to be on the other side, but, you know, whatever. West Wing. Let's try this way, I guess.
I don't think he's in the mood to talk at the moment.
Who? No one's here. This is the asylum. I don't think it's... I'm probably just wasting time. Let's see. Turn to West Wing at Spencer Mansion. There's no such thing as West Wing. I definitely it's that, though. I guess I missed a trigger or something? Let me see here. Yeah, we're definitely missing a trigger or something. Unless I have to actually read information here. Because I really don't want to. Journal. Richard Llewellyn. There we go. That, I guess it's cool. Yeah, you can learn information. You can pause the video and see more. There's the recipe for Mom's French toast. Richard Confession. And... oh, that junk. The script. But yeah, according to the... when we're... map me. When you're zoomed out on this one, it says there's supposed to be a hotspot there. And I'm pretty sure I missed this trigger last time I played the game too. And I need to figure out what it is, because that's the last area we need to get to. So... let's see here. We have sock elastic. We have hit and run evidence. Okay. What am I missing? Unless I'm supposed to talk to Lily about more stuff. I might cut this out. Let's see what happens. Let's head to Lily and see if there's more to talk to her about. Alternatively, I could just look up a
Hey,
video
Lily.
online real
Sure.
quickly. Hey, Lily.
When we spoke to Richard, he talked about searching Spencer Mansion. Do you know any way in besides the front door?
Yes. I know he used to get in through a side entrance. The west side. There's a door behind some overgrown shrubs.
I think that's the trigger. Whoops, the inventory just decided to randomly pop up. But yeah, now it's time to go to the West Wing. Away! Here we are. The super scary West Wing. Alrighty, and we have some papers here. We are gonna, I guess, read it. Ingram Asylum pamphlet. So, I think that broke. Okay. Now, we're in here. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna take a peek in here, it looks like. Up. Slow animation.
A good idea, but I can't reach it. I can see the other side of the door, but I can't fit through this little window completely.
That's a shame. Even though, really, Joe should have been the one talking, Frank decided to read the dialogue. Well, okay, so... I believe what we need to do is actually stick it back up here. And, if memory serves... use the timing belt right here.
The timing belt is now sticking out of the teller window.
Excellent. Excellent. So now let's go pull it. And we can go in. That's awesome. I don't think that's really how it should work. But we got in. Okay, and now we have to take a look around here. And find keys down here. We're gonna use the sock elastic, I believe.
It looks like a key, but I can't reach it.
Yeah, we can't reach it. Oh, shoot. There was something we were supposed to grab from the Hardy Boys house. Okay. I might need to make a mental note of that to y'all, but, back at the Hardy house, we're supposed to grab a magnet from their refrigerator. It appears I didn't do that, or I don't know what magnets look like. Most likely that. Close the door. I did grab it. Where is it? There it is. It's all the way up here.
Aha! Pretty clever if I do say so myself.
Yeah, it was hiding, okay. So we came here for nothing. Good thing loading screens are fast on Windows 10. One of the few things that are good about the operating. Or maybe it's just my computer in general. But see, we're already back. Awesome. So now we can use this magnet.
Got it! Whoever said sock elastic was useless. Nobody, that's who. And they were right.
Whatever you say. Alright, and now we can come down here and...
We can't just wander around in here without knowing what we're doing. Considering the condition of this building, that would be far too dangerous.
Indeed.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. But we got the key! Where is the key? Which key is it? This one, I think.
It's locked.
Tiny key?
It's locked.
Okay, which key? Where did it go? The key is hiding. What key is it?
It's locked.
Come on. There we
The
go.
wall just collapsed when I touched it. That scares me a bit. Don't lean on any supporting walls.
I think that dialogue's a little too early.
It's a small alcove. Whoever was in here must have used it as a hiding...
Hiding place, yes. Wonderful. So now what you gotta do is you wanna poke this, or just like do that. That's Joe. And then pull this.
The Hardys overcome yet again.
And it is long luck. Where did it go now? It's right here. No, that's from French toast recipe. We can't look at that, can we? Whoops. Dougal's lockbox. Oh, use the tiny key.
Aha! Pretty clever if I do say so myself.
There we go.
To whom it may concern, I cannot continue this sham. I have borne the secret for far, far too long. As a cowardly compromise, the kind I have dealt with my entire life, I've decided to put to paper this confessional with the hopes that some small portion of guilt will lift from me in the exercise.
It won't.
If that does not work, I may take steps to have this missive end up in hands other than my own. June 17th, 1962 was a day that I will never forget. The previous evening, I had punished Samuel, the culmination of several incidents wherein he tormented one of our patients, young Dougal. Perhaps I was too strict in my punishment. Perhaps I was too lenient. I confined him to his room for 1 week. The following morning, the fire began. I went to Samuel's room shortly after I smelled smoke in the west wing. When I arrived, he was climbing into his bedroom from the window, and his vindictive smile, as well as the smell of turpentine, told me all I needed to know. He did not see me, and when I presented myself to him, I could tell he wondered whether or not I had him pegged. The feigned concern and worry he showed when I informed him of what he already knew ended all my hope as a parent for his soul. A fire! Oh no, what of the patience? It made my stomach sick to hear him patronize me so. I know he hated his life here, hated the fact that all my and Victoria's time was taken up caring for children that were not our own. I know I must assume at least some responsibility for the monster created. I spent my life trying to help the mentally ill become well. But in my neglect, I have failed my own son, the well made ill. Perhaps with time Samuel will become a man who wishes to atone. Perhaps he will forgive his mother and me and make the most of his life. Whatever happens, the lives of those who died on that summer day are irrevocable, and I must live with that. With great regret, Orrin Ingram Spencer.
Splendid, and we're gonna need to go ahead and bring us together again, because the game separated the Hardy Boys in that little mode right there. Now! Back away from this mansion forever, because we are done there. So after the game crashing, I had to play back up to this point. It didn't take that long, about maybe 10 to 15 minutes of just clicking the speed through it, and we're back here at Spencer Mansion, because we're going to want to further vandalize the car. Cut that out more. Woo, vandalism. Okay. Next, I believe we can go in here. And if you remember this grandfather clock over here. And, oh wait. We have a puzzle box in here somewhere. Not this one, I don't think that one at least. Let's see here. Ah, whatever. Let me just read here. Is it this? No, wait, it's this.
To whom it may
Alright, let's try this again. It wasn't that. That was the wrong box. It's this box. Alrighty. Alrighty. So let's begin opening this stupid box. We got this from Dougal's Seat back in the Manhattan chapter 3. Oh, this is how it works. You have arrows. Okay, so let's start. Move top half to up. Move bottom half down. Now we can move over here. Bottom half down. Top half. Wait, what? Bottom half down. Move this one down. Move bottom half up. Then we can move you down. And move this down, move up, you, and there! We did it! What's inside even? An elaborate push rod, which I believe works on the little grandfather clock here, am I right? Indeed I am. And now, it's time for a Gears puzzle. I think I'm getting this LP off of all the puzzles, why don't we? Okay. This is pretty straightforward to complete. You just want to move, put the gears in a position to where all the gears are connected, like so. And it opens.
I don't think anyone will miss this.
And it's the key to the desk, I believe. I ain't gonna look at my notes for this. It is this desk. Where'd it go? There it is.
I don't think anyone will miss this. I'll just take this. Could come in handy.
We got keys and evidence. Let's see if we can read that evidence. Hey! Journal. Yep, there's a bunch of information here. And now, though, we have a lot of information here. So, if this guy will cooperate with me, and let us go outside. I thought we had to teleport somewhere, but we can just walkie, and use the keys on Samuel's car. Inside,
It looks like a turnpike stub.
a turnpike stub. More hit and run evidence. Ooh, spooky. Alrighty. And now it is time to head to the police station. That's the Hardy house. And we're gonna turn all our evidence in to the chief. Chief, we have evidence. Let's talk to you about it.
Good morning, Chief.
Hey, boys. How are my two deputies doing?
Pretty good. We figured out quite a bit, but we could use some help filling in the blanks.
That's what I'm here for.
Excellent. So,
Chief Colleague, we have more evidence for you on Samuel Spencer.
What do you got for me?
first off,
Mary Spencer told us that he started the fire at Ingram Asylum all those years ago.
Why would she tell you a thing like that? Odd. Well, look, I'm no fan of Samuel Spencer myself, but we'd need hard evidence to even open a case on him. Biased testimony just isn't gonna cut it in court.
never with us.
We have a letter written by Samuel's father, Orrin Spencer, confessing that he covered up the arson to protect his son.
Really? Let me see that. Oh, very interesting. Well, this merits some paperwork. This may take some time. If you find anything else, please let me know.
We got more.
But his luck has just run out?
What?
They were apparently lost in the fire. The safe didn't have any bonds in it at all.
Let me take a look at that. Good work, boys. Well, let me write this up. Very incriminating stuff. Now, this may take me a while. Let me
come
know
on.
if
We
you
have
find
more.
anything.
We have a turnpike stub that proves Samuel was in New York City last night, where Richard was struck and killed.
Well, New York City is a big place, you know. That's hardly conclusive. I'll write it up, but we'll need more than that to get anything to stick to this guy. Come back if you find anything else, okay?
Yeah.
We found the thief.
You did? Who is he? Where is he?
He was hit by a car and died last night at St. Ambrose Hospital in Manhattan.
Oh, that's awful. You know, being a thief doesn't warrant that. Terrible.
And
What do you know about Ingram Asylum?
Well, I know it closed down nearly 50 years ago after a fire raged through one of the wings. Whew. Killed quite a few people, if I remember right.
Do you know who died?
I haven't read about it in a long time. Some staff, maybe a couple of patients. Whew. Terrible tragedy.
What was the cause of the fire?
I may look it, but truth is, I wasn't around when that went down.
well,
I don't remember what the cause was, but I know that a criminal investigation was never opened.
bummer, we're missing evidence. What are we missing? This happened last time. Oh, that's that, and then with the keys. So we're just carrying around supplies and stuff like that. And what are we missing? We're like right near the end, and we're missing evidence.
I don't think...
Oh, shut up. Unless you actually have to, like, read this junk. Woo, we read it. Woo, we read it. Woo, I read it. Probably. Alright, there's our junk in here, too. We care about.
I don't think...
I don't think so. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure this out. I'll probably pause here for a minute. Alright, I figured out what I was missing. Why did you do that? It said to do not disturb mode. Okay. Well, what am I gonna say? Yes. What I did wrong is, everything we did that needs to be completed was covered in the LP. What I didn't do is when I had to replay because of the game crashing, I forgot to go redo the Iola
Hi,
portion
Chief.
of this
Go.
chapter. So,
Chief,
What do you got for me?
now we have evidence.
We have a piece of fabric we got from the bumper of Samuel's car. A blood stain on it matches Richard Llewellyn's blood type, which is incredibly rare.
You think old Sammy hit and killed Richard?
Yes, we do.
You know, I was about to tell you boys to try and find more on this guy, but this is making me furious. All this evidence together is more than enough to put him away for a long, long time. Oh, good work, boys. Old man Spencer's been lucky for far too long.
But his luck has just run out?
I thought about saying that for a moment, but the urge passed. Just as well, it sounded pretty darn silly. Let's go.
Away!
He's in his car. I don't think he's gonna stick around for questioning.
Quick, back in the car.
Man, that is one powerful automobile.
We're following kind of close, aren't we?
Do you boys have your seatbelts on?
Wait just a minute. Didn't we cut the timing belt out of Mr. Spencer's car? How come it's still running?
You piece of junk!
That's quite funny, actually.
You don't have to cooperate, Mr. Spencer. We don't need a confession. We already have all the evidence we need.
Oh, I'd love to hear this. Let me guess. Click and Clack back here helped you.
Well, I'd say they did more than helped. They cracked the case wide open. In fact, perhaps they'd rather explain just how much hot water you are actually in.
Sure, Chief. When Richard broke into your safe, you weren't worried about losing the bearer bonds, because those burnt up in the fire years ago. What you were worried about was your father's confession, which has been in that safe for who knows how long.
You were afraid Richard was going to blackmail you, which he very well might have been planning to do. In fact, I'm guessing he called you and told you that very thing.
So you found out where he lived,
Drove up in your precious Crown Vic,
and killed him.
killing two birds with one stone, if you'll forgive the expression. With Richard dead, you could blame him for your missing bearer bonds, collect insurance on them, and you wouldn't have to worry about anyone spilling the beans about your arsenic bent.
But although you might have known Richard was your childhood nemesis, Dougal Seep's son,
What you didn't realize was that your sister-in-law, Mary, was Richard's mother.
Mary? Mary?
That's right. She married your brother intending to get back at you for starting the fire that killed her parents. You might remember her as Mary Llewellyn.
Scary Mary? My sister-in-law is Scary Mary?
Yep, one of the many patients at Ingram Asylum that you tormented as a boy.
so not only did you commit murder,
You committed both arson and fraud. And you're a bully, for good measure. The true irony of all this is that your motive for going on this little crime spree doesn't even actually exist.
What do you mean?
The fire. You did all of this because you were afraid the Ingram fire would be traced back to you. But even if it were, you were underage at the time. You couldn't be charged.
you spent so long covering up that fire that you would have done anything to keep it that way. You must have felt really guilty.
Of course I felt guilty. I was a stupid kid.
Unfortunately, that doesn't exonerate you from your actions of the past few days. We have physical evidence that your car struck Richard Llewellyn. We have physical evidence that you were in the New York area last night. We have your father's confession, and we have your correspondence with your lawyers discussing your intent to fraudulently file an insurance claim. Care to add anything?
I want to talk to my lawyer.
Smartest thing you've said all day.
All the boys were kind enough to come and see how we were doing. My Thomas is very understanding.
You've been through so much, Mary. I'm just sorry it had to happen at all.
Richard was a very troubled boy, but he never hurt a soul. He really was the apple of his father's eye.
It's a shame.
Where is Dougal? Mr. Seep, anyway.
He's coming to town tomorrow. He's made arrangements.
Just need to pick up the pieces and move on, I guess.
I'm really sorry. I wish we could have helped more.
I don't know if that would have been possible. Without you boys, we'd still be in the dark about my brother. I still can't believe it.
What are you going to do now?
Well, we'll sell the house, of course. I just don't think the memories attached to this place are conducive to a happy life. For either of us.
As long as we're together, I don't care where we go.
Well, yes.
How far? I mean, where to? I mean, you're moving somewhere close by, right?
Well, I can't imagine leaving Bayport. Can you, honey?
Not at all. And I'm sure Lily would be very, very upset if we left.
Mom!
Well, it's true. You told me that yourself.
I did not.
Oh, dear. Don't be embarrassed.
Mom!
Yay, fake laughter. And that was the Hardy Boys, the Hidden Theft. Horrible game. I mean, you saw how poorly this was made. There were several voice acting mishaps. That animation for that comic strip ending was horrible. Animation in general is bad. Not to mention all the loading screens. Oh yeah. But it's done. It's done. My walkthrough of this game is back online after being gone for honestly way too long. I originally made this Let's Play a long time ago back on another channel called Luigi Fan 891, but it got taken down because of personal reasons, and now it's back on here. So, yeah. And we've discovered new things, like that ravishing joke from last time. Oh, good heavens, man. But yeah. Coming up, it's almost the holidays time, so we're going to get the Christmas mode kicked back into gear. Getting Christmas music used for outros. Have a Christmas themed game coming out around Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. Have more Sam & Max. We're going to play Season 2, boys and girls, which happens to be a holiday themed episode. That'll most likely be coming up in the immediate future. And we're also going to be having the final Let's Play of the year. Well, final normal Let's Play. The Christmas Let's Play doesn't really count. The final Let's Play of the year is going to be a sequel to a game we did back in January of this year. I'm just completing it out because it's been requested to do, but it's another mediocre game. I'm not sure if it's like worse than this or anything, but it's pretty up there in terms of stinkiness. I'm getting a call from Ideal Image right now. I'm gonna have to silence that because my phone's all the way in the other side of the room. There we go, we killed it. And there go the credits. That's it. Alrighty. Awesome. So, thank you so much for watching this Let's Play of the Hardy Boys Hidden Theft. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe for more. And I'll see y'all next time.